Friends is over 30 years old. Sure, it was hilarious then, and yeah, it's still hilarious now, but not every joke holds up today. Welcome to Ms. Popcorn. Today we are counting down top 5 Friends jokes that aged terribly. Number 5, Fat Monica. Yeah, the joke is that Monica was a fat kid, and we see it in every throwback. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. What makes it age poorly is that being fat was the punchline. They joked about her eating everything in sight. That might have been funny then, but now it's called fat shaming. And it's particularly harmful because it frames the thin, slim version of Monica as acceptable, while treating her old self as a running gag. You see the same thing in other parts of the show, like the running joke about the ugly naked guy, described as fat. In one of the what could have been throwbacks, Fat Monica's desirability is reduced. Even her sexual life is portrayed as limited compared to the rich, attractive life of Slim Monica. Meanwhile, in reality, and especially on TV today, fat women and plus-size women are portrayed as attractive, bold, and beautiful. Number 4. Chandler's gay panic. Let's be honest, the joke about Chandler being gay was simply lazy. It came from his awkwardness around women and the fact that, unlike Joey, he wasn't considered manly in a cool way. Nothing else about him was actually gay or even gay-like. The laughs came from moments like when he finds out his colleagues think he's gay. He asks his friends, and they admit they thought so too. The punchline was his insistence that he wasn't gay. Today, that reads less as harmless comedy and more as casual homophobia dressed up as humour. To be fair, the show was set in the 90s, when anything remotely feminine in a man was immediately interpreted as gay, but that doesn't make it age better. Number 3. Joey loved the ladies, just not respectfully. Joey hits on literally everything that breathes. In the 90s, it was funny womanizer, but when we really zoom in, a lot of it reads as predatory, like leaving Rachel to deal with a lady that he had spent the night with because he did not want to face her himself. Add in the constant hookups without calling back, all played for laughs, and it doesn't hold up well today. What makes it worse is the contradiction. He has 7 sisters he fiercely protective of, yet shows so little respect to the women he dates. So yes, great friend, terrible boyfriend, and the bigger issue was he never grew up. Number 2. Ross dating. His student Ross and Elizabeth's relationship was framed as cute, funny, awkward professor. But in reality it was creepy. It began with her as his secret admirer, and as a professor, there was a right way and a wrong way to handle that. Instead, Ross chose the wrong way. They spent time sneaking around to kiss. The image of a man in his 30s dating a 20-year-old who still plays with water guns is unsettling. His excuse was that she seemed mature and he was no longer her student. But if that were really the case, why was he hiding from his colleagues? Deep down, even then, Ross knew he was the creep in this storyline. Number 1. The lack of diversity in Friends. These days, major shows go out of their way to show diversity. Think of Bridgerton, where each season highlights different races, sexual orientations, abilities, and women with varied goals beyond the traditional marriage and babies arc. But Friends gave us an all-white core cast with only occasional side characters, usually women who were eventually written out in favor of the prime white woman. Take Ross's girlfriends, for example. Every girlfriend he had magically disappeared the second Rachel confessed she liked him. Even the black professor, who actually had way more in common with Ross and offered a stable alternative to his chaotic relationship with Rachel. She too was discarded for the sake of the Ross and Rachel plot. And this was all set in New York City, a place often called the Mecca of diversity. The truth is, Friends could have done far better in that area. But again, It was the 90s. And there you have it. 5 Friends storylines that did not age well. If you disagree, or if you strongly agree, drop your thoughts in the comments. Give this video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.